Like most working people on a Wednesday evening, Kelly Young is heading home from the office. This is when she used to put her feet up, spend time with her husband, cook dinner. Now, most days, she's getting ready for work again.
Going to bed at night and all you think about is your income and how you're going to pay the bills. So I think that's when I realized I need to find a second position just to kind of top up my income, to pay those bills comfortably so I can go to sleep at night and just be able to relax. So I'm serving in a restaurant at a hotel here in town, and I work usually about 3 8-hour shifts a week typically, plus probably another 2 3.5 4-hour shifts. So I'm out of the house a lot.
30 hours a week on top of a full-time job, all to squeeze a bit of wiggle room into her budget. Today, she's getting takeout. It's a rare treat.
You almost can't justify going out anymore because it's just so expensive.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you. You too.
When we went to Harvey's, I said to my husband, I said, why don't I just pick up something on the way home from work today? He said, sure. And it came to $60. Well, 50 something, but pretty much $60. And anyway, I just stood there and I was like, almost thinking in my head, can I get a refund?
Guess how much you paid for one cabbage?
Canadians from coast to coast are feeling the crunch.
At this point, Canada just ain't it. How the hell is anyone existing in Canada? I feel trapped.
Slammed with sky-high food, fuel, and living costs.
I don't understand how I make $34 an hour and I can't function.
It's here, in places like Flat Rock, in average homes, on residential roads, where the headlines play out in real life.
Living a middle-class life has been our whole lives. We lived pretty comfortably before. We traveled, we took 6 teenagers to Florida one year, and we wouldn't even look at flights now to go do the same thing for ourselves, let alone us and 6 teenagers. So, your lifestyle completely changes. And so just having a second job now just to even pay your bills is a gift.
We aren't meant to work 24 hours a day.
A blessing, perhaps, but a mixed one, according to this sociologist.
And instead, we've ended up with this scenario where, you have people who are grinding themselves to the bone to make their money, to just make ends meet.
Young is part of that growing demographic, a 2-person household, 3 jobs between them, but still no room in this budget for date night or saving for a down payment on a house.
You're always kind of falling behind, right? To the point where you're robbing Peter to pay Paul for paychecks and to get caught up in those bills.
Her 70-hour work week is taking Young away from the things that make life worth living: her husband, daughters, and grandchildren. It's all to support an average lifestyle that these days doesn't feel sustainable.
I married my best friend. So when you don't see each other as much as you would like, it is difficult, to come home after a long day at work and he's already in bed. So, you get your shower and you get cleaned up and you jump in and you feel that cuddle next to you and the warmth. It's everything, and that kind of gives you the reason to know what you're doing while you're doing it.
Malone Mullen, CBC News, Flat Rock.